Fox 4 investigation of hospital billing struck a nerve with some of our viewers, and now an Austin lawmaker is stepping in. Becky Oliver is here now with a follow-up to her investigation into Grand Prairie's Texas General Hospital. Becky.
Well, Steve, you know, the last time our story aired, the phones lit up and our email exploded. It appears the patients we highlighted were not alone, and some of their bills even paled in comparison to this new batch of billing complaints. And now, with the legislature getting underway, one lawmaker is calling for change.
Say cheese!
Elizabeth Horvath loves being a mom to 3-year-old Tanner, and she loves her new shape after shedding a whopping 85 pounds thanks to gastric sleeve surgery. She was expecting the dramatic weight loss. She wasn't prepared for the outrageous bill. So you pull up and you see this, and what's your first response?
No way. This is not real. This is an obscene amount to charge for a $15,000 to $20,000 surgery.
Examining the bill, Horvath was shocked to see the breakdown.
It's $134,888 for the operating room.
Just the room itself was 25 grand just for the room.
Yes, ma'am.
Another $12,000 for the recovery room. The grand total, $622,000 billed to her insurance. It says she may owe $500,000.
I don't want to hurt my family, and this will crush us.
A lower cost.
Maria Martin is in the same boat.
I went in for a hysterectomy, and my final bill was $360,000.
Your operating room services $211,000.
$18,000 for a disposable cup. I thought this had to have been a mistake.
But it's no mistake. United Healthcare paid $17,000, leaving her with a balance of $342,000.
When I spoke with the representative in the billing department, they told me absolutely that's what I owed, that's what they charge. They are an out-of-network provider, and basically that they charge what they want.
And that's true. There's no national or state uniform standard when it comes to what a hospital can charge. But these excessive bills are now catching the attention of lawmakers in Austin.
This hospital, is not in network with anybody.
Texas General sits in Representative Chris Turner's district.
I was shocked. I was shocked when I saw your story.
Turner has now fired off a letter to the Texas Attorney General and the Insurance and Health Services Commissioners.
If someone's brought there in an ambulance, you're not asking if you need life-saving care, how much is this going to cost me? You're going to say, get me into the emergency room as quickly as possible and save my life. I think patients have a reasonable right to expect that whatever that bill is going to be, it's not going to bankrupt them.
Turner says his office did some research looking at the cost of cardiology, general medicine, pulmonology, and urology at Texas General, then compared it to Texas Health Harris Methodist in Stephenville, a similarly sized hospital. The charges fall right in line with what we reported back in November. National Nurses United told us its research showed Texas General is the most expensive hospital in Texas, the 8th most expensive nationwide.
This hospital is jacking up their charges at over 10 times their cost. It's scandalous. There is no reason for any hospital to be setting their charges that high.
Texas General is a private hospital. State records show Suleiman Hazmi serves as president and his father Hassan is chairman of the board. Both declined an on-camera interview again. Instead, they sent another statement saying privacy laws prohibit them from discussing patient bills. The hospital gives patients a choice to receive care even if the patient's insurance company does not contract with the hospital. It says Texas General always seeks payment from the insurance company first. At no time does the ability to pay impede our delivery of care, and adds Texas General has never found it necessary to refer a patient's bill to a collection agency or credit bureau.
Called my buddy. I said I wrecked my truck. I think my arm is broke. I'm bleeding.
Tyler Hanks ended up in the ER at Texas General. His buddies took him there after a minor car accident. He was bleeding and had glass in his arm. The hospital billed $75,000 for x-rays, a CAT scan, labs, and drugs.
He's had emergency surgery and it didn't cost that much.
Gloria Hanks says the ER told them Tyler required surgery and sent them to nearby Arlington Memorial to remove the glass. Arlington charged just $1,400 and sent them home. Blue Cross Blue Shield paid $16,000 of the Texas General bill, leaving a balance of $58,000.
Would you ever go back there?
No, not ever. Not ever. Not for a splinter, not if I had a heart attack.
Hank's decision to go to Texas General was last minute. It was the closest hospital, so it made sense to go there. But both Horvath and Martin had scheduled surgeries. They discussed the costs and their insurance coverage with their doctors before their procedures.
Because I had already met my deductible. I was told that I shouldn't get a hospital bill, but if I did, it would be minimal. It wasn't until I got the bill and I called the billing department was I told that it was an out-of-network hospital.
$500,000? And you talked about this up front.
Right.
You went over all this with
Yes.
them. You weren't expecting this to come in the mail.
No, absolutely not. And I don't want this to hurt my family.
Now, Horvath and Martin are not paying their bills. We contacted Blue Cross Blue Shield. The company says it encourages members to understand their health benefits, what's covered, what's not, and to report fraud and abuse to its hotline immediately. United Healthcare says it is deeply concerned about hospitals establishing an out-of-network strategy to hike the rates they charge for services, often surprising patients. Now, United Healthcare says Texas General is unresponsive and unwilling to consider in-network participation. Bottom line, it's not enough to ask your doctor if he or she is in network. Ask the hospital if the hospital is in network. And that's the most important thing we need to
Well, you got to ask every doctor who comes in the room probably at this point. It can add up. I was struck by how it's not just the high bills, but the high amount the insurance is paying too. So let's talk about this father and son, the Hashmis.
The Hashmis, right.
Is it just one hospital? Is there are more involved here? What's going on?
We've just learned recently that the state of Texas has issued a license to the Hashmis to open up another hospital in Grand Saline. So right now, at a time when we have the legislature talking about looking into all of this extreme billing, we have the state of Texas issuing a license for this father-son duo to actually expand their business.
Okay, so it's under consideration at this point, or it's a go?
No, they've issued them a license. It is a green light. They are already hiring out in Grand Saline.
Okay, all right, Becky, I know you'll continue to watch what happens.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much. Thanks.